guys, Cody and Spencer here of Venomous Wargaming, back with you guys with our recorded together, our first ever Age of Sigmar battle report. Yeah. So, Spencer's been having a little bit of personal problems with medical stuff, so we haven't been able to record. Obviously, I was sick all last week, and North Carolina, my birthday, my wife's birthday, all that stuff. We've been really trying to get together and finally record, because we've only been doing 40K together. So Spencer's finally got his Age of Sigmar stuff ready to record. He's had it ready, we just haven't been able to record. So here we are. So it is Blades of Khorne, 2,000 points versus Fyreslayers. So I'm working hard on getting the rest of the Death Collection finished up. I'm also going to be working really hard this week to try and hurry up as best I can to finish the Ideneth Beacon as they release. At this current point in time, the Ishar and Heroes are the ones that are up for pre-order, so the Eels and stuff like that, and the Leviathans, and the Alopex, they all haven't appeared for pre-order yet, so still got a little bit more time before they are fully up there for 2,000 points. I could start running 1,000 point games, but I don't want to bombard people with 1,000 point Ideneth Beacon. I want you guys to see the full range of the fish people. So I'm really excited for that. So I'm going to be working on that in the background. But anyways, enough babbling. So like I said, Blades of Khorne, Fyreslayers. If you guys want to, go down in the video description below. Check out the links to all the stuff we got down there. So the first one being the link to our Facebook page. If you guys want to get in contact with us, just see what we're up to, talk to us, whatever. The link to our Patreon page if you guys want to support us financially. Big shout out to Dr. V, James Gregory, and Michael. You've seen Michael on the channel, obviously, plenty of times, so you know who that is. Yeah. Those guys are our $15 supporters on Patreon. It means a lot to us. We have a few more supporters, but as per usual, it gets out of hand if I have to name off everybody every single video. So thank you guys for supporting us on Patreon. Can't do it without it. And last but not least, we're recording in Spencer's Game Room, so there's going to be no link to that, obviously. Right. We're not in Goldmine today. And last but not least, be sure to go down to our Redbubble website link in the video description below to check out t-shirts and stuff, like the one I'm wearing, like the past two videos.
Don't forget about mentioning our dice that's going to be coming soon, too.
Yes, and our dice are going to be coming soon, I think in the next 4 weeks.
Yeah, hopefully the next 4 weeks.
Yeah.
They're paid for and everything. They should be getting printed. So the first batch should be up for production. We should be getting those hopefully in the next 4 weeks. And as soon as that first batch get here, we will have the first batch up. And as soon as they're out, they're out. And as soon as we get those out, then we'll be able to order some more. So.
Yeah. So once we get them, we'll start recording with them. And if you guys like them, we're going to produce a link for you guys to order them through us. And we're going to start bumping them out. But it is from ChessX, so it takes about 8 weeks to do it. Yeah. So there's a big hefty wait, unfortunately. But such nice things, it's worth waiting for sometimes. So like I said, if you go down to Redbubble, you can check out our merchandising link to go, and I think there's 43, 46 different items. I can't remember now. It's very early in the morning. So
the shirts look great.
Yeah. So there's all sorts of different shirts. There's hoodies, pullovers, even travel mugs, coffee mugs, posters, artwork, all sorts of stuff. If you guys just want to get anything for the channel.
Because I'm going to Alamo this next week.
Yeah, he's going to the Alamo Grand Tournament next weekend, so he's saving up his swagger for that.
Yeah.
So we're going to start doing 40K battle reports again soon. We're so swamped with everything that's going on right now with Spencer painting stuff, I'm painting stuff.
In and out of the hospital.
In and out of the hospital. David's just being
Work
David.
in hospital and kids. And
yeah.
Not hospital, sorry, I'm hospital. He's working
children and painting, and I'm all those except the hospital, but hey. So, yeah, enough babbling. So please go over, check out Redbubble. Even if you guys don't want to buy anything, just check it out. Any activity to the link helps us out, get a little more popular and stuff like that. Let us know what you guys think of it. Oddly enough, some items on there have multicolors, some like really don't. So feel free to browse around. If you view it on a mobile device, it's a little wonky, so you have to swipe to go around, whereas on an internet browser, on a laptop, computer, whatever, you can actually look at the whole site. But for mobile users, be sure to swipe along and you'll be able to see everything. So, with that being said, we're going to jump right into the game. 2,000 points. Mission is Star Strike. If you guys don't know what that is, at the end of the first battle round, there's going to be no objectives on the board. But at the beginning of the second battle round, a random objective somewhere in the middle of the board, middle of our territories really, is going to crash down somewhere on the board. That's going to be the first objective. Beginning of the third battle round, though, is when 2 more objectives drop down for a total of 3. So the first battle round is just going to be a whole lot of running around and maybe some first turn charges from Spencer. So we're going to go jump into... We're going to jump into the army list and we're going to start the game. So we'll see you guys. Alright guys, so here we are with 2,000 points of Fyreslayers. I think this is 1,960 points on the button. So to explain this army list, what I got for leaders is my Auric Runefather is actually at home. Forgot him. So he's not going to be on the Magmadroth. I brought the Magmadroth, but not the model that rides on top. So there is a Runefather up here. There is a Rune Sun on the Magmadroth. He's the general. I got the artifact he's carrying is the Obsidian Coronet to boost his command ability range by 6 inches, and his command trait for this battle is going to be Exemplar of the Ancestors, so everybody within 12 inches is going to be immune to Battle Shock, which is great for Fyreslayers, being Bravery 7 on my battle line. So, other leaders I got is I've got a Battlesmith down there waving around the icon of Grimnir, and then off the table right now I've got a Auric Rune Smiter with 20 Auric Hearth Guard. For my battle line, I have a 30-man unit of Volkite Berserkers, Picks and Shields, 20-man unit of Volkite Berserkers, Picks and Shields, and a 30-man unit of Volkite Berserkers with dual hand axes. So, mission being Star Strike. Objectives will drop the first objective will drop either like right in this area, dead center, or all the way over here on the right. So I'm kind of condensed here to the middle. I'm going to go over to Spencer's list, and you guys are going to really see why I'm kind of worried about that, and I'm kind of deployed really close-knit. Because if Spencer gets a good charge, I'm going to suffer a heavy amount of casualties. So as per usual for Blades of Khorne. So we're going to jump over there. Alright, here goes Spencer.
Alright guys, so for my 2,000 points, I'm at 1980 points total, and I have a Skull Taker, a Slaughter Priest, which is right underneath the wing of this beautiful Bloodthirster here. I have a Bloodseeker, which is in front of him as well.
Well,
sorry.
The Slaughter Priest is right there. On the other side. Is on the other side. There you go. Okay.
So sorry, both underneath wings. So we have a Bloodthirster and Flatter Fury, which is
that one.
That one.
Yeah.
We have that's a Wrath of Khorne, Bloodthirster and Flatter Fury. Sorry, they get confused all the time.
Yep.
And then we have Instant Rage, Bloodthirster. They are in a Council of Blood battalion, so they did get dropped as a battalion as well. So one less drop for me, which still ended up having Cody have less drops than me. With that, don't know how that happened. We do have 3 battle line units of Bloodletters, 20-man unit of Bloodletters here, 2 10s on the end to kind of wrap around as a flanking unit. Hopefully, maybe not, because those little dudes have range and Bloodletters don't. And then Kolgarats, because Kolgarats are awesome. 2 Kolgarats on the end as well.
One right here, hiding behind the wing, and one right here.
So 2 Kolgarats to finish it off. Hopefully they can actually do something in this game. I haven't really had too much luck with them, but again, if they eat somebody, they get to get a win back. So they're always fun to play around with. You know, I played a lot of 40k, so you always gotta have some kind of Kolgarat type vehicle in this game.
Alright, so is that it for you, sir?
That is it for my 2,000 points.
Okay, so like Spencer said, I finished first. It really helps that the Rune Smiter can take a unit into Magma Tunneling with them, so they count as 1 drop. So that was literally the defining factor in who gets to go first. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Spencer to go first, because I know if I move my short little stubby legs forward, Spencer's going to definitely pounce on me. So I want to make it a little bit harder for Spencer, even though it's probably not going to be too hard with the Council of Blood. So it's going to get bloody, haha, but yeah, we're nerds. Okay, so we will see you guys in Spencer's hero phase on Battle Round 1 for Blades of Khorne. Yeah, I keep wanting to say Khorne Bloodbound. here we are in Spencer's hero phase on turn 1, so he's going to explain what's all going on.
Alright, so because of Council of Blood, I'm able to use all of the Bloodthirster's Lord's command traits, command abilities, including my own Inspired Presence onto the large group of Bloodletters.
From Skulltaker.
From Skulltaker, including the Bloodthirsters. So he has Lord of the Blood Hunt, which I gave to this Bloodthirster.
Yep.
He used his Bloodthirsty Charge, and this Bloodthirster used Rejoice in the Slaughter. So they all have their command abilities that set off.
Yep.
So he is able to run and charge and add 1 to both of those on the dice roll, including re-rolling the dice distance, determining the charge distance for the dice as well. So if I roll like double 1s or something, then I can re-roll that, or if I fail it, then I can still have another chance to get in. And then for the Unfettered Fury, they just basically makes it where I can pile in an extra 3 inches instead of 3 inches. So pile in 6 inches versus 3 inches if I'm within range.
Cool.
So that's all he gets to do. So.
Alright, so obviously no magic here, everybody, between either of us, so.
And the Slaughter Priest is out of range of the 18 inches, so I wasn't able to use that this turn.
Yeah, the prayer thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does your Blood Secretor dude want to do your banner thing?
Banner thing? No, because we don't have any magic, so. And he's...
Oh, because he plants the banner, right?
Yeah,
you probably don't want to plant it right here.
Yeah, I don't want to plant it right here, so...
Okay.
Rather wait until we get at least closer to fight. So.
Alright, so we're going to let Spencer go into his movement phase, and we'll be back. Alright guys, and that's the end of the movement phase for Blades of Khorne. So Spencer literally ran everything. So as you guys can see, everything is pretty close to me. So let me move around to the right so you guys can get a better view. So the Bloodthirsters are all pretty much around 9 to 8 inches away from my entire front line. So this is the one that can run a charge though, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's a big threat. So no shooting because everything did run. Pardon me. So I'm guessing you'd like charge now.
Yep. 2 dice, right?
2 dice.
Let's see.
For big boy there. Okay, so you got a 7?
Plus 1 because of... So that's an 8. I think we measured it earlier when you did an 8, right?
I think it's an 8 or 9. We'll double check. Alright guys, so we remeasured it. Spencer needs a 9 to get in there. So he's got to re-roll the whole result.
That's cocked.
It's definitely cocked.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so is that it?
That would be it.
Charge? Okay, so we're going to go over to Fyreslayers turn 1 and see if I can deal with 3 Bloodthirsters. Because the rest of the army is already a big concern. But now I got 3 monsters, so I will be right back with you guys in my hero phase. Alright guys, so beginning of Fyreslayers on Battle Round 1, in my hero phase, I'm going to go ahead and activate the Rune of Relentless Seal. So this adds 4 inches to the move characteristic of friendly Fyreslayers. And on the roll of a 6, the whole army gets the enhanced effect. So they only get +4 to move. So the rest of my hero phase, I'm going to go ahead and raise the icon of Grimnir, so everybody within 8 inches will not be able to retreat, but they'll be able to re-roll armor saves. The Arc Runestone is going to use his command ability to allow everybody to roll 3 dice on the charge and discard the lowest. So that is it. That affects the whole army that's on the board right now, because of everybody being within such close proximity to him. And obviously the Runefather's not going to be able to do anything hero phase wise. The Arc Runestone though is going to go ahead. He's going to go ahead and point at this Bloodthirster and add 1 to his Battle Shock test, which is going to matter for him, but allow him to reroll hit rolls of 1. I think it's in the combat phase. I'll double check if it becomes relevant. But that is it for the hero phase, I do believe. And I'm going to go straight into movement. Alright guys, so into the movement phase for Fyreslayers. My whole army has moved up. Most notably, the Hearth Guard have popped out of the ground from magma tunneling, and the Auric Rune Father is getting ready to face off against the Bloodthirster there with the Great Axe. So that is it for movement. I'm going to go straight into shooting now. So starting from really left to right, I'm going to go ahead and just do 3 throwing axes from this unit. The only thing that's in range is the Korgorath. So 3 throwing axes are going at him, and it's 4s and 4s. Okay, so that's 1 hit for no wounds. Okay, and then moving on, I'm going to do these guys next. Alright guys, so next up, the Hearth Guard here. That's going to be 20 shots from them hitting on 3s, because the Rune Father's within 5 inches of that Bloodthirster, so their target gives them a +1 to hit because of Swarm Protectors. So 3s and 3s, 20 shots. No rerolls though. Go ahead and remove these. That's a whole bunch of hits there. Oh, and there's another hit. I totally forgot. Alright. And these are 3s to wound. I have little tiny hands. I'm sorry. So I'll just roll these real quick. 3s to wound. 3s to wound. Alright. So, let me pull these out. Here we go. 20 wounds go through with 3s to wound. So, sorry I said 20 shots. I meant 20 guys shooting with 40 shots. So, that's 20 on Big Boss there. At Rend 1.
Rend 1? Yeah. So on 5.
It's the best I've done with this unit, and I don't know how long.
7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of them. So let me check and see. So he's down to 1.
Whew, dang it, okay. So now I gotta roll, it was on that one.
Oh, on the big guy?
Yeah, big one. So now I gotta roll off to see on magma cooling if he's getting frozen in solid, what do you call that, obsidian, I guess? I don't know. On a 5-up it happens. No. Okay. So all that would have done is -1 to his move characteristic and -1 to his hit rolls, because he would have been starting to freeze in cooling magma, so to say. So that's it for that unit shooting. The Rune Son here is going to throw his javelin into this Bloodthirster, so he needs 3s to hit. Nope. Well, the Rune Father is going to throw a throwing axe into him, so needs a 3. Hits, needs a 4. It wounds, no rend though.
Alright, on 4.
You save. Okay, so he's going to survive. 20 throwing axes are going to go into big guy there. So I got 5, 10, 15, and 20 here. And these need 4s and 4s. Not half bad, I suppose. Alright, and 4s to wound. So 2. No rends.
Alright, on 4s. Alright,
yeah, I peeled 1 off. Okay, then I need to get more dice for this. I'll be right back. 30 throwing axes from this Volkite unit into that Bloodthirster. Here we go, 4s. Get out of my hand, thank you. Let me remove these. 20 hits with those axes. And now I need 4s to wound. So that's actually not too bad. Just off of a quick glance, it's quite a few. It's a lot better than 20-man unit. So that is 11 and no rend. Every little bit helps, guys.
And no rend, so I need 4s.
So 6 of them. Okay, so that's 6 wounds down that Bloodthirster. That helps. So last but not least, let me do some Magma Droths. Next up, the Rune Father's Magma Droth is going to use Roaring Firestorm on that unit of Bloodletters. They're within 15 inches. So they're going to suffer D3 mortal wounds, so they can't roll above a 10 on a D6 for 3 mortal wounds.
Alright.
So 3 Bloodletters die to that. And that is it for shooting. So we're going to go straight into charging now. So going from left to right again. these Volkite Berserkers are going to charge 3d6 and discard the lowest result, and re-rolling that 1 for the instrument. Okay, so they're going to charge 11. Let me measure it out and see if they can actually make it somewhere. These Berserkers are ending up like this, so I'm going to go ahead and grab their dice real quick and do their sling shields. Here we are with bladed sling shields, so I'm throwing them all into the bloodletters here. So on 6s they suffer mortal wounds, and there's going to be 28 of the 30 models here doing that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. So 6 mortal wounds on him, Spencer. Alright. So there goes 6 bloodletters. And Spencer obviously removing them and to kind of minimize my attacks, which is very smart because 1 inch range with 32mm base is the bane of Fyreslayer existence. So that's it for that. We're going to move straight over into the Runefather now. He's going to charge 3d6, discard the lowest. So discarding that, he's going to move 10, so bump him in real quick. Runefather ending up like that. Going over here to the 20-man unit of Volkite Berserkers. They're in charge 3d6. Re-rolling that 2 for the instrument, and discarding the lowest. So they're going to move 7, and that's more than enough. They're going to go for this Bloodthirster. Right, and here we go, Bladed Sling Shields again, charging up like that, and they're all throwing that into that Bloodthirster. So 6s to cause mortal wounds on them. There's only 4. Alright, 5 wounds. Alright, so he's down by 5. And that's it for that Volkite unit charging. So now this one, last but not least, they're going to charge 3d6, discard the lowest, but re-roll also the lowest for their instrument. Okay, re-roll that 3. Alright, so they're going to charge 8, more than enough. We move them in. And that's it for this charge. So ending up like that for that Volkite unit. So I think for starting off in combat, I'm going to go ahead and do the 20-man unit of Volkites here. So they grab their dice. 8 models here, swinging into that Bloodthirster. First one being the Carl, which is the unit sergeant. So he's hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounds on 4s. No wound. So the other Volkite's hitting on 4s. Alright, and wounding on 4s. So 3 at rend 1.
Alright, so 3 at rend 1. So I need 5s. Making
all of them. All of them are good. Okay. Let's back over to Spencer. Alright, so Spencer's doing this Bloodthirster now into my Runefather.
2 attacks. On 4s.
You don't get to reroll 1s,
nope,
do you?
because I was not charged.
You were charged.
If it charged.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And actually, let me find out real quick.
She does get to re-roll the result of that 1.
It is a 5.
Alright, so 2 hits.
And wounds. 2 wounds.
Okay. Rend of what?
Rend of -2.
Alright, so 6 up armor saves on the Runefather. None saved.
Alright, and that is d6 damage.
Yep. Ouch.
7 damage.
So 7 damage. That's down to 5 wounds remaining.
Alright.
Alright, well, that hurt. Okay. So that's it for Spencer. I'm going to go ahead and do the big 30-man unit of twin hand axes. Alright, guys, starting off with the unit's Carl going into the Bloodthirster, hitting on 4s. Re-rolling for dual hand axes, didn't need it. 3s to wound. 1 wound, no rend.
Alright, so I'm 4s. Got it.
Okay. So the rest of the Volkites into that Bloodthirster. 4s, re-rolling for dual axes.
Nice.
And 3s to wound. That is 6 at no rend.
Four will go through.
Alright, and that's it for that half. The other 5 Volkites go into the Quarterwrath here, so they hit on 4s. Re-rolling. And these Wound on 3s. That is 6 at no rend.
Alright, so on 4. So on 3.
Alright. And that's back over to you.
Alright, let me see which one I want to do.
Spencer's Choreograph is going.
Choreograph, hitting 5 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s with a rend of 1, 2 damage apiece. So, does not get to reroll 1s because it's too far away. I do believe it is 8 inches. Just going to measure just to be on the safe side. Actually, no.
You're in.
He's in, so he gets to reroll those. So that is all hits. And wounding on 3s. Oh, nope, so those 2 are still out. So 3 at -1.
So 6 up armor, which they get to re-roll from being within 8 inches of the icon at the beginning of the turn. Okay, so 2 saves.
2 saves, so that's 2 damage.
Yep, so 2 4-ups to ignore. 1 dies. So just remove him off the back. I know I actually forgot to re-roll the saves on the Runefather, but I'm pretty sure I rolled a 4 and a 5. And re-rolls happen after modifiers. I actually did not even notice what I rolled there initially. It's fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and ignore the fact that I forgot that. That was my fault. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this unit now. So we go with Volkites. 9 of them are going into the 2 remaining Bloodthirsters, or Bloodletters here. 4s to hit with their picks. Not bad. And 4s to wound. Not too bad. So that is 4 at rend of 1.
4s on 6s, I believe. Hey, you got 1.
So they die. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Berserkers into the Choreograph. One of them being the Carl. So the Carl's gonna go first. 4s. Nope. Everybody else going on 4s. And 4s to wound. And that is 3 at rend of 1.
3 5-ups.
Yep.
Hitting 2.
Alright, so 2 wounds down on Big Boy there.
Alright.
And that's it. So we're going to let Spencer go back to fighting. This Choreograph's going to fight.
Now I get to reroll 1s this time. On 3s. And on 3s. So 1.
Yeah, rend of
-1.
Alright, so 6 up. Re-rolling. Nope.
And then
2 damage.
2 damage.
Alright, so 4 ups to ignore. Ignore none, so 2 guys die.
Okay.
And that's that. So back over to me. Yeah, back over to the Runefather. Runefather now, 3 attacks with his Grand Axe into that Bloodthirster, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Wounds on 3s. 3 wounds at rend of 1.
Okay, so on 5s.
3 damage apiece. So that Bloodthirster goes down. Whoa. And there were a whole bunch of Volkites with them.
I went to the tree with me.
That's it for the Runefather. Anything else you got to fight with? This Bloodthirster still, right?
Those 2 Bloodthirsters both.
Okay. Bloodthirster going into the Volkites.
6 attacks. Wounding on 3s. Or hitting on 3s, correction. So, all hitting. Wounding on 4s now because he has 10 wounds. So we have 3 wounds at -2 rend.
So no save.
Alright, D3 damage apiece.
Yep.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 6 4-ups to ignore. Ignored all but 1. Wow.
Wow, good job.
Okay, so that Volkite right there dies.
Alright.
And it's back over to you again. You want to do this Bloodthirster?
Yeah, we'll do that Bloodthirster. That is the Untitled Fury. Yes. So he is at 5, so I'll get 6 attacks with him as well.
Okay.
And he is wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So 2. He's like hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. And rerolling only ones. And that's 2. Would you count that, or do you want me to reroll that one?
Put a dice on it if it falls off.
Dude, that's gonna fall.
Okay, yeah, so it's gone.
That's a 1.
Okay. So 1 wound.
1 wound at D3 damage at -2 rend.
Huh.
1 wound.
Oh, wait. You said -2 rend?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have to save anyways, so just 1 dies then. Dirt! And, yeah. So, I completely misheard. They said rend of 1.
Nope, you're good.
So, anything else you need to fight with?
Rejoice and Slaughter. If I get to...
filing in these blood letters into combat because I charged and ended up within 3 inches of them, so they're engaged.
2.
So Spencer's gonna try and take some Volkites out with them.
Alright, so we get 2 attacks for the hunter. They all hit on the same, so they're just making all the attacks at the same time.
Yep.
So, there we go. Nope. Nope. On 4s. 6s. Let me check to see if there's anything for 6s attacks real quick. I just make sure. I can't remember.
6 to wound, inflict some mortal wounds to normal damage.
No, 6 hit. 6 to hit.
Oh.
You said wound. So 6 to hit.
Okay, so 4 to ignore. No, so 1 guy dies.
Alright. And then 2 wound is a 3. 3 wound. Nothing.
Okay, so just 1 guy dies from a mortal wound. And that's it. So...
Battle shocks.
Yep, and Battle Shock phase, they're immune to Battle Shock because they're just within 12 of my general. They're fine, and they're fine because they only lost 1 guy each. And you for Battle Shock, you are fine too.
Because you killed everything off?
Yeah. Either it killed everything, or what I did hurt can't obviously suffer from Battle Shock. So that's it. So we gotta roll off now to see who goes into turn 2. So I roll a 3, and you roll a cocked. 4. Okay, so we're going into keeping normal turn order. We're going into Spencer's turn 2. There went a banner. So Spencer will fix that, and we'll see you guys in his hero phase. Beginning of turn 2, Star Strike. 6, that is coming down on that half of the board over there by the 3rd Bloodthirster. Well, now the 2nd Bloodthirster. You get what I mean. So now we go into Spencer's hero phase, turn 2 for Spencer's Blades of Khorne. In his hero phase, the Blood Council here can fight. So, Bloodthirsters are going to start off fighting.
Only one of them can though, because I get to pick one of them.
Okay.
And then if he kills a unit off, or a monster or a character, then the other one gets to do it. I'm predicting I'm not going to be able to kill off an entire unit with 6 attacks. But, hey, we'll try.
Who are you going to try with?
I'm going to try with this guy. He gets a better attack profile since he's not as dead. So, on 3s, rerolling 1s because of him. Cool. So, I do miss 1. So, 5 of them do hit because that is a 3.
Yep.
And then on 3s, is 3 wounds. So 3 wounds. I have -2.
Okay. So, no save again.
No save again? So D3. So 2 and 3.
Alright, so 5 ups to ignore because they are 19 models now. 1 survives, 4 die. Let me peel them off. Here on the rest of the hero phase for Spencer.
Alright, so we have Rejoice and Slaughter. He is giving Lord of the Blood Hunt to these guys so they can advance, charge, and adds 1 to the advance roll, charge roll, all that stuff. Inspiring Presence, because they're within range.
Yep.
And now we're running into the Slaughter Priest.
Okay.
He's going to do his Blood Prayer.
Yep.
So on a 4 up, so I need to roll 4. Hey, you got a 5.
Yep.
We are doing D6 mortal wounds to these guys.
Okay.
Because I don't like them. Actually, let me rephrase that. Let me think about that.
Slaughter Priest is going to pick the Rune Father to do D6 mortal wounds to.
Ah!
For 1. So he goes down to 4.
Does he have the Feel No Pain?
No. So that's
I saw a 5 though.
Yep, so...
That's That will be the end of my hero phase because nobody else can really do anything in my hero phase because everybody else already done all their other stuff. So just going into movement.
All right, we'll be right back into the movement phase for Spencer. The Bloodletters and his heroes have all moved up. Heroes are going towards the Runefather or Magmadroth. Also, by the way, the Star Strike here crashed literally right there. So it is dead center in that melee. So that's nice. So we're in the shooting phase now. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I'm going to start with the Cloveroths just because they're easy to do.
Okay.
They get 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, winning on 4s, no rend with 1 damage apiece. We'll start with this one first. Okay. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, all hit. Wounding on 4s, so 1 wound.
I rend what?
Nothing.
5 up. I charged last time? Nope.
So 1.
Actually rerollable. Saves, because of no rend, right?
No rend.
Yep, saves.
Okay, so super easy. This one here, so on a 3, 2, and on 4, so 1.
Same thing?
Yep.
Nope, rerolling because of the Battlesmith from last hero phase. Saved, okay.
There you go. Then I'll go ahead and do the Slaughter Priest. He has a 3-inch. Might not be within 3 inches. We are not. But we should be.
You can't be within 3 inches.
Nope.
You have to charge.
Yep, that's true. True point, true point, true point. This is so true. Alright, so we're gonna go to something else then. We're gonna do his lash.
Okay.
So we get
he's at whip it.
5. He's gonna whip good.
Into shape.
So 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s, winning on 3s with D3 damage.
Okay.
So that is what did I say again? On 4s.
Yeah,
we're good.
3 hits.
And then 3s.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Yeah.
-1.
So 6 up. Re-rolling for armor. Nope.
So D3 damage. So
who was that on, by the way?
these guys right here.
Okay, so 4 or 5 ups to ignore. Ignored 1, 3 more die. Fire breath from this bloodthirster.
D3 mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
3 4 pluses to ignore. Saved all but 1. So just 1 guy dies. Boop.
And then blood flow. On a 3.
Hits.
On a 3.
Wounds.
On a 3. -1 for the rend.
Re-rolling. Not saved.
And that is D3 damage. 2 damage.
4 ups to ignore. Ignored 1. 1 more dies. Boop.
Awesome.
So 2 guys have died in the shooting phase over there.
Awesome. And that is all of my shooting.
Charge.
Alright, let me take my charges real quick.
Blood or head. Skull Taker is going to go first. He makes it.
Yeah, he's getting in there.
Who next?
The tree won't let go.
Slaughter Priest.
Slaughter Priest.
He should make it, yeah.
4.
Just outside of 3.
Yeah.
Do you want to go in there or there?
He's going in there.
Okay. Come on in, bud.
The blood is going to charge. And I'm not supposed to point. Yeah, that was a 4. I just hit it.
Okay.
He's going in there.
Bloodletters.
Bloodletters. They can charge everybody.
Yep. Okay, we're going to let Spencer move those. And Bloodletters ending up like that. So where do you want to start?
I guess I will start with the. I want to knock out that
Runefather.
Runefather.
Okay. Who do you want to start with?
I'm gonna have to start with the
Skull Taker.
Skull Taker, just because I haven't got to actually use him yet, so it's the first game. This guy's painted today, so at 6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
So on 3s.
Okay.
And on 3s.
1 wound.
And
Rend of
-1. Actually, I get to. Is he a hero?
Yeah.
I get to reroll felled wound rolls.
Okay.
So
1 more.
2 wounds.
So 2 saves. Rerollable from the Battlesmith. Okay, so 1 fails. But you do get caught on the latch axe with this one, so on a 4+, your weapon is broken. It's not. Okay, so 1 goes through though.
So that is 3 damage.
Down to 1 then.
Alright.
Is that it?
For him.
Okay. Let me think. The Runefather is going to go into the Slaughter Priest, so 3 attacks with the latch axe, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 1 wound at rend of 1.
Alright, so on a 6-up save.
Oh, 3 damage.
Alright, so he's down to 3.
And then 2 attacks from Claws and Horns from the Magmadroth, 4s. And 3s. That was a waste. So rend of 1. 2 damage.
So is that 1?
Yep, that was a waste. So over to you again.
Alright, I'm gonna have to pile in all these rest of the
Bloodletters. Okay. Here, Bloodletters into Volkites.
Alright, here we go. Oh, that's a lot of 1s.
I have a +1 to hit.
+1 to hit, rerolling 1s, and on 6s or more wounds.
Is it a 6 or more, or a
6 or more.
Yeah, so those 5s become 6s.
So 5s become 6s. So rerolling 1s. So getting another one.
It's quite a few hits. So
Felling 3 hits. And on 3s. Felling 2. 6. So 10 hits at -1.
So 10 6-up armor saves, because I charged last turn. Re-rolling all the ones that aren't 5s though. Saved 1. So all of these plus how many mortal wounds? 6. Okay. So all of these on 4-ups are ignored. Those are definitely cocked. Okay, so 5 die.
Alright.
Not bad. Activating these Volkites. So 3 of them going into the Bloodletters there. 4s to hit. Re-rolling. Alright, so 1 miss. 3s to wound. That is 4 wounds at rend nothing.
How many?
4. So got 3. So 3 Bloodletters die. And then we're going to do these into the Quarterwrath. Re-rolling. All field hit rolls for twin axes. Miss 2, and these wound on 3s. That is 5 wounds at no rend.
On 4s.
3 more go through.
There's a 5.
And then a whole bunch of Volkites. Actually, I gotta do it separate. One of them is the Carl, so 4s to hit. Re-rolling. Dice go. Nope, he missed. Everybody else, 4s. Re-rolling field hit rolls. Another Bloodthirster. And this wounds the Bloodthirster on 3s. That is 5 at no rend.
Ouch.
So 2 go through.
Yep. So it's 12.
So you got what, 2 wounds left?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and it's back over to you.
Next. Alright, 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Alright, 1 misses. On 3s. 1 misses. So we have 4.
At rend of
-2.
okay. So no saves.
Saves.
Still.
D3.
I think I get my +1 to save on a turn I didn't charge, and I charged
So,
last turn for a full
3,
turn, I would think.
6, 7, 8.
8 damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 8 5-ups to ignore.
Oh man.
Ignore 2, 6 die. 15 Volkite Berserkers here, swinging into the Bloodletters on 4s. And removing all these fail to hit rolls. And these all lean on 4s. That was terrible. So 5.
I feel like your lucky number for this
Rend of 1.
It's on 6s.
5 die. Alright. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys into the Korgorath. One of them being the Carl. So he hits on 4s. 1 hit. Wounds on 4s. He wounds. Rend of 1.
I'll try to point for him. I forgot about that. So how many?
1.
1. Saved.
It's Rend of 1.
He has a 4 armor.
Okay, so the rest of the Volkites on 4s. And 4s. 3 more are Rend 1.
2 goes over here.
So that's 2 more wounds down, and that's it for over here. Creator now going into the Volkites here.
Blades of Khorne on 3s. Rerolling 1s. There we go. And then on 3s again. -1 to your win.
6-up save. Rerolling everything that's not 5. Nope, so 2 fail.
1 damage apiece.
5-ups to ignore. 1 ignored, 1 dies. Okay, back over to me. So 2 attacks from the Carl here into that Bloodthirster. Both hit. 4s to wound. 1 wound. Rend 1. 2 damage.
2 damage?
Yep.
Dang, that's the first time you've actually hit with the Carl today.
2.
So I'm at 7 wounds in now.
And 4 more Volkites into the Bloodthirster on 4s. And 4s. 1 wound, Rend 1.
So 1 goes through?
Yep. Not bad. And that's it for me. So now you got your Slaughter Priest.
And I have this whole
and then you
side.
have all that.
And the Rats.
We'll be back on some stuff.
Hack Blade, 3 attacks on 3s. All hit. And on 4s, 2 hit, no rend.
2 4-up armor saves. Rerolling. He's
Right.
good, and your weapon is caught and broken twice, so on 4-ups. Yep, so you have to reroll all successful hit rolls for the rest of the battle on that weapon.
On the Hack Blade?
Yep.
Okay. And then D3 for the Wraith Hammer, so 2 on a 4, both of them, and on a 4, so 1.
A rend.
No rend.
4-up. Saved.
Awesome. So he's still alive.
Alright, and who you want to go with next?
We'll go with the
Korgorath.
Korgorath on this side, just to finish off this side, so we can go work on that side. On 3s, so rerolling 1s, maybe?
Within what, 8 inches?
8 inches. I don't think we're there anymore. Nope. So, not there anymore. So, 2.
6-ups, right? Rend of 1.
Rend of 1.
Nope.
Alright, and then 2 damage apiece.
Oh, well, rerollable actually from armor saves. Okay, so 1 passed, and then 1 damage, right?
2.
2. So 2 4-ups to ignore. Ignored neither. So 2 more guys die.
Okay. And then going to this side. So this
Oh yeah, all the way over here.
2 Korgoraths.
Yep.
On 3s. And on 3s. So 2. I forgot this guy. He heals 1 because he did eat somebody.
Reroll. Nope. So 1 passed, 1 failed. 2 damage, right?
There was 3 total.
Oh. Rerolling. Rend of 1?
Yep.
Okay, so 2 fail.
Alright, 2 damage piece.
So 4 ups. Ignored all.
Oh, nice. Alright. And then the Bloodthirster.
Yep.
This is Bloodthirster now. On 3s and 4s. Cocked. Nope. And then on 4s. Cock that one. 2 for 2. On 2s. -2.
No save them.
D3. 2 of them. Or 6 of them, sorry.
I was like, what?
Wow. I'm up to 6.
So 6 4-ups. So 4 die. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Alright, I just need to pile in the blood letters to do the blood letters.
Okay, so you're swinging into Volkites.
8 attacks. That's on 4s. Not rerolling 1, so wish.
Yeah.
So 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And on 3s. Yep, on 3s. Sweetness.
So 4 at
-1.
6 ups. Rerolling it. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, so 1 fails. 4 up ignored. Not ignored, but 1 dies, so up. Anything else?
Attacked. They all attacked. Nope, that's it.
Okay.
So battle shop.
I gotta roll for magma blood on him. It does not go off.
Okay.
And that is it.
So battle shock here.
Yep, I'm outside of 12 inches of my general, so they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys. So, so 6 plus 7. So that's 13. Let me count up how many guys. So I got more than 20 guys, so only 4 of the dwarves will run away. Bloodletters, who are inspiring presence, get to roll anyways.
Because of the banner! So if I roll a 1, D6 guys come back. Nope.
We're here for your bloodletters.
Bloodletters. I did lose 3 of them, so let's see how many we get. 2. I don't think any. I think nobody runs.
No.
But,
Well, what is their bravery?
7.
Yeah, then you're fine. Because 3 plus 2 is
10.
fine. Oh, yeah. Then never mind. You're definitely fine.
Yeah.
So I'm fine because I'm still right within 12 inches.
Stupid 42.
So I'm immune to battle shock here. So that's it. So it's going to go straight into my turn now. I'm just going to do that. So we need to measure who controls that, but I'm pretty sure it's you. Let's double check. 6 Volkites here within 3, but due to having small bases on the bloodletters, they have a total of 8 models and 3 inches of the objective. So Spencer gets it this turn, but we're going to go straight into my turn. So we're going to roll straight into the hero phase. Alright guys, in my hero phase on turn 2 for Fyreslayers, I'm going to activate the Rune of Awakened Steel, so it increases the rend characteristic on all melee weapons by 1 for Fyreslayers. And I'm going to roll a dice. On a 6, it's a further 1. It is not. So just plus 1 to all my rend on all my weapons. Or, well, -1 I guess. For a total of -2. On all my picks at least, so that's nice. So that's that. The Runefather here is going to stare down at the bloodletters and make them -2 on their bravery, even though it doesn't matter because they have inspiring presence. The Rune Sun here is going to stare over at those bloodletters and make them add 1 to their battle shock rolls. And the Rune Smiter here is gonna runic empower the Auric Hearth Guard and allow them to reroll all failed wound rolls this turn. And command ability is gonna kick off on the Rune Sun, and the Battlesmith is gonna raise his icon of Grimnir, so everybody within 8 inches is gonna reroll all failed save rolls and not be able to retreat. So that is it. Within 8 inches is pretty much just everybody right here, not those Volkites. So that's it. We're gonna roll straight into movement, and I'll be right back. The movement phase is what the board's looking like. So the Rune Sun's kind of moved off this direction to go help with that objective. The Auric Rune, Auric Hearth Guard have moved up. The Rune Father stayed put. Battlesmiths moved up, and those Volkites are obviously staying put. So into the shooting phase. Starting off with this unit, I'm going to have 4 throwing axes into the Bloodthirster. All the other throwing axes are going into that Bloodletter squad. So into the Bloodthirster, 2 hits, force to wound, no wounds. All the other ones into the Bloodletters, force to hit. Okay, and force to wound. There we go. So that is 3 wounds, no rend.
1 guy.
Alright, so 1 Bloodletter goes down. The Rune Sun now is going to throw a javelin into that Bloodthirster, throwing axe into that Bloodthirster. Actually, throwing axe, javelin into that Bloodthirster. Roaring Firestorm is going to go into that unit. A Bloodletter. So on the Bloodletters, they take D3 mortal wounds for 2. And then the javelin is going to go into that Bloodthirster.
I have to take the tree with me.
Missed. Throwing axe hits. Does not wound, of course. So 5 throwing axes here into the Bloodthirster. 2 hits. 1 wound. Nope. The Battlesmith is going to throw a throwing axe into that Bloodthirster. Nope. The Rune Father is going to throw a throwing axe into the Slaughter Priest and Roaring Firestorm into the Bloodletters. So the Slaughter Priest, he hits, force to wound, no. Into the Bloodletters, they take D6 mortal wounds at this range for 3.
3 of them back?
Yep. And that's that. Let me go do some throwing axes over here before I start the real shooting. Throwing axes going into the Bloodletters here, so 4s. Force to wound. 4. No rend.
On 5s.
Got 3 Bloodletters. Alright, and now on to the real shooting. This is going to get a little hairy. Alright guys, 8 throwing axes are going into Skulltaker, 10 throwing axes from the Hearth Guard are going into the Slaughter Priest to guarantee he dies, hopefully. And all of the Magma Pikes are going into the Bloodthirster. So 3s to hit, because the Sworn Protectors goes off from the Battlesmith. He's within 5 inches of the Bloodthirster, so 3s. That is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 misses. Alright. And all the rest here will wound on 3s.
I haven't re-rolled anything, are you?
Yeah. And re-rolling these fails for runic empowerment. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 that need to be re-rolled. Runic empowerment on 3s. Okay, so that is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21 wounds. A rend of 1.
16, 18, 20, and 21. 21. What's the
Rend of 1.
21, 5. 21, 5 volts. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to save all those. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, he's going to be out because 6 of them's already out.
Alright, so that's the Bloodthirster down. finally, don't have to deal with him. He was really messing with those Volkites. So, now 8 throwing axes going into Skull Taker there, so 4s. And actually, no, that's 3s to hit because of Swarm Protectors, I do believe. Oh, pretty sure. I'll recheck in a minute if this matters. And then 4s to wound. Rerolling for Runic Empowerment. That's 3 wounds, no rend.
How many? 4?
3.
3.
Skull Taker probably has like 3 up armor.
Skull Taker has a 4 up, but he gets to reroll all fells.
That didn't matter. Okay, so then you look that up. Throwing axes from the Hearth Guard into the Solar Priest to hopefully guarantee his demise. So 3s to hit from Swarm Protectors. And 4s to wound with rerolls from Runic Empowerment. All of them, so that is 8 wounds at no rend. Alright.
Well, Slaughter Priest,
Yep.
you have a 5 up save, buddy. I'm just gonna pull you.
Easy. Alright, so there went that guy, and that is it for shooting. So now we're going to go straight into the charge phase now. Finally get to the good stuff. So, yeah. The Battlesmith's going to charge. 3d6, discard the lowest. For 11, okay, move him in somewhere. Fight the Bloodsecrator. And now the Rinsun's going to charge. For 11 as well, let me decide where I want to put him. And the Rinsun ending up like that into Skull Taker. So over here, activating these Volkites are already piled in, so 3 of them going into the Bloodletters, hitting all 4s, and re-rolling all failed hit rolls for twin axes, and wounding on 3s. That is 2 wounds at rend of 1 this turn.
On to who again?
Bloodletters.
Bloodletters. So 6s.
2 die.
No.
Alright, and then 4 Volkites into the Korgorath there. So replace this red dice with my own. So 4s to hit, re-rolling. All hit.
Sounds on me.
And 3s to wound.
Oh, still.
So that is 6 at rend of 1.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 6 5-ups.
So 4 down.
Takes him out.
Nice. Alright, and now all the rest of the Volkites are going into the Bloodthirsters. So the Carl, he's swinging first, 4s with a reroll. 2 hits, 3s to wound. That is 2 wounds at rend of 1. 1, so 2 damage.
That takes him out.
Ooh, the Carl got him. Nice, that saves me having to roll those other dice. So that is it over here, and it's back over to Spencer. Bloodletters now?
Bloodletters into his troops.
Volkites, yeah.
Volkites. Not rerolling 1s, and hitting on 4s. And 3s. So 3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Rend of 1?
Rend of 1.
Okay, so 5 up. Now they have a 4 up save on the turn they do not charge, so -1 now makes them a 5 up instead of a 6 up. Okay, so 1 saved. That wouldn't even matter. Dang it. 2 go through, so 2 5 ups now because they're below 20. 1 more ignored, so 1 more dies. Just pull this guy.
Alright. Here goes, good sir.
Okay, let me have it next up. I'm going to do the Rune Sun fighting into Skull Taker. So 6 attacks with a Magma Droth, hitting all 4s. Oof, that's 5 hits. And wounding on 3s. That's 4 wounds at Rend 2.
Skull Taker, so Rend 2. So on 6s, 4s up. Rerolling felds. So save him 2.
So 4 damage.
So he's at 1.
Yep, and then the Wormslayer Javelin on him. He's going to hit on a 4. He hits, wounds on a 3. He wounds at Ren 2.
6.
Reroll. Oh, I was saying, does he stab him to death with a javelin? Nope. That's back over to you then.
Alright. I'm going to have the Skull Taker go ahead and try to take out that magma.
Magma draw, yep.
Yep. So, 3 attacks. It's a 6. That's 6 mortal wounds.
6 mortal wounds? He causes 3 mortal wounds per 6?
No, it's 3 mortal wounds per... 3 mortal wounds instead of normal damage.
Wow. Okay,
yeah.
So the Runefather is just instantly dead. Okay, well I didn't know he could do that. Otherwise I would have fought with him.
If a hit roll of the Slayer's Sword is 6 or more, the blow inflicts 3 mortal wounds instead of normal damage.
Okay then. Well, that sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and do.
Yeah, Skull Taker's pretty nasty. Close combat.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do these Volkites real quick. Volkite Berserkers swinging into the Bloodletters here with picks. So 4s. Alright, and 4s to wound. So that is 7 wounds at Ren 2. No save on the Bloodletters?
No, they have a 5-up save.
Okay. So that's almost all of the Bloodletters. There's only what, 2 left now?
How many is it?
7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. Alright, so there's only 2 Bloodletters left. And then the rest of the Volkites are swinging into the Quarterwrath on 4s. Crap, I gotta redo that actually, guys. Sorry, so the Carl, he missed anyways, so that didn't even matter. Okay, now the rest of them on 4s. And swinging into the Quarterwrath, winning him on 4s now. Ouch, wow, only 1 wound at Ren 2.
Only 1 wound?
Yep. Okay, he's wounded now. So he's down by 1 more wound, and that's it. So back over to you. Spencer's Blood Secretor's going into my Battlesmith.
All 3s! That's cocked.
Wow.
Hey! That's -1.
5-up save. Not saved. So that is down to 4 wounds. Guys, here we go. Piled in some Volkites to fight the Blood Secretor. So 2 attacks from the Carl. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 4s to wound. 1 wound at Ren 2.
To who?
Blood Secretor.
Ren to 2?
Yeah.
Alright, so on a 5-up.
Just 1. Nope. So 2 damage.
Alright, so we are at 3.
Alright, and then 2 more attacks from another Volkite. No hits. Alright, and that's it. So back over to you.
Got 2 Bloodletters.
Okay.
So 3 attacks. I'll hit with a mortal wound.
So, I'll worry about it in a second.
1 more wound.
Alright, so Renda 1, right? 6-up
Yes.
save? Saved. Alright, and then the other one, I think I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nope, 5-up. Saved, anyways, okay. So, back over to me. I have to do the Battlesmith. 3 attacks here with the Battlesmith. 3s and 3s. 2 hits. 1 wound at Ren 2.
Ooh. On a 5. Saved it.
Alright. So he's fine, and that's it for me again. So back over to you.
Alright, so we're at the Kograth. Alright, Kograth. Do some damage, buddy. All hit. On 3s. 2. Alright, so 3 of them.
3,
-1.
Alright, so 5-up saves. None.
Alright, 2 damage piece.
So 6 5-ups. only one, so 5 guys die. Alright, everybody, and that's it for combat. So we gotta do Battle Shock. I did not lose anybody over here this turn, right?
Yeah, you kill everybody up before I can attack.
Yeah. So that's it.
Alright, so I got my guys, so hopefully get one. Nope.
And you have a +1 to your Battle Shock test from the Rune Sun point at them. So they're dead.
They run.
Alright, and no other Battle Shock over here, so I have to take Battle Shock. Nope, actually I'm within 12, should be. Yes, so they're immune to Battle Shock. So that is it. So we gotta roll off to see who goes next.
I have a Battle Shock real quick.
For who?
For the...
Oh, the blood letters are still alive, yeah.
Nope, they don't give anybody back.
So, Inspiring Presence is still alive, yeah. Alright, so roll off, see who goes next. I get a 6.
Come on, 6. Ah, solid 6.
I get the double turn, it seems. Okay, so let's roll right into my hero phase. Icon Grimnir is raised. Command ability. He's going to stare over at those 2 blood letters, I guess.
Oh.
No, he's going to stare at the Korgorath. And we're going to go straight into movement.
Oh, we need to drop
and not move. Oh, yeah, the Star Strikes. So, the second Star Strike. Okay, and the third Star Strike is a 1. Okay, let me go place those. Real quick, forgot this. At the start of the hero phase, when you use a rune, so the Rune of Searing Heat, on a 6, it becomes enhanced. It does. So, the Rune of Searing Heat, add 1 to the damage characteristic of attacks made by friendly Fyreslayer units if their wound roll for the attack is 6 or more. The enhance kicks off, though, and enemy units within 3 inches of Fyreslayer units take a mortal wound at the start of the hero phase. So that means Skulltaker dies at the start of the hero phase.
Sweet!
And the Korgorath takes a mortal wound, and so does the Bloodsecrator.
So, he would be...
what, 4 wounds remaining?
He was already at 3, so he's at 2.
Okay.
Korgorath is at 5 now.
Okay. So that is that. Now I'm going to go back into movement. By the way, second Star Strike lands right here. Or third Star Strike is right here in my territory. Second is all the way right there in Spencer's. So that is it. I'm going to go into my movement phase and we'll be right back. So real quick, into the movement phase, came over and grabbed this objective, and last turn was turn 2, so that gave me 2 points to Spencer's 2, so we're tied right now. But in the shooting phase, I just want to see if the Rune Sun can do it. The Rune Sun's going to throw a Javelin over in the Korgorath and throwing axe down to the Bloodsecrator. So 3's to hit on the Javelin. It hits. 3's to wound. Nope. So, in the throwing axe, no. Or no, it hits, but it does not wound on a 2. And then that's it. But I just wanted to see if the Rune Sun could Javelin the Korgorath, but Spencer wants to go ahead and call it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of my turn, it's turn 3, I would get 3 points for this objective, 3 points for that objective.
That's 6.
That's 6 to my 2, so 8 to your 2 would put me well ahead. And Spencer's got nothing but the Bloodsecrator, 2 blood letters, and a Korgorath.
To the table.
Yeah, until he gets tabled. And the melee here, I'm stuck in melee with a Rune Sun, so there's a good probability that the Bloodsecrator is going to get overwhelmed there. And then the Korgorath is about to get unleashed on by 20 fire pikes, and yeah.
Just to save time, it's just friendly.
Yeah.
It's just friendly, and just to save time, it's just in good sport.
Yeah.
And we know how this is going to run out overall.
Yeah, the double turns in Age of Sigmar turn into this quite often. So and the Bloodthirsters going down like that really didn't help Spencer at all.
No. Not at all. Bloodthirsters did great, but they just not getting that first turn charge with that first Bloodthirster to get those 3 mortal wounds off on everything before
everything in my army pretty much.
Yeah, hurting the army pretty decently before we can start getting the felled runs and everything, so I get everybody else in the following turn would have been beneficial.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you, sir. Great game.
Great game, like always.
Not too long, so that was the beginning of turn 3. This game ends. So once again, guys, go down in this video description below. Check out all the links to all the stuff, especially if you want to get some swag from us. Greatly appreciated. We get a small amount of the proceedings that go through that. So that helps us just a wee bit, and that's greatly appreciated. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to drop a like, share, comment, and a subscription. Be sure to let us know if we messed up anything. But please check the comments to see if we or have already been corrected, so we don't get 500 of the same comments. I don't even have 500 comments on the channel on any of the videos, so that's irrelevant anyways, but I'm just saying. So,
just be beneficial.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know, and we will see you guys in the next video. And in the next video, you'll either see Spencer or David. Who knows?
We're working on terrain still.
Yeah, we'll leave it up to surprise. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.